Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January 24th through the 30th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Now let's see, Gemini. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the High Priestess. Your intuition is popping in pretty strong here, which is telling me that maybe you're in tune with it. In the recent past, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Death card. Okay, so the difficulty over a situation from the past, it seems to be fading away, fading out here with the Death card. Definitely struggling with something for quite a while there. Definitely feeling very difficult to close something out, to be like, okay, I'm over this. But you seem to be kind of there. In the current situation, the King of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Eight of Wands. So there's love coming in your way. And there's a little bit of rejection on your part. There's a little bit of, okay, I see this love. You know? And it doesn't have to be love like, oh, someone is asking me out, or I don't know, whatever. Friend reaching out, you know, and being open, and you like, or just not, kind of bypassing, maybe not rejecting it in that way of shut up, you know, I don't know, but just bypassing, not stopping to smell the roses basically, and being like, oh, that was nice, you know, kind of thing. In the immediate future, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Chariot, whoo, there it is. Overanalyzing things. And running? Whew. Running. Big time. That was Felix Arkai. Boys, who was that and what was that? Because that wasn't you guys falling out of somewhere. Because it was too hard of a plastic something. Alright, I guess I'll see after. So there's an energy of defeat, of an ending, something that creates a lot of commotion up here for you, and it makes you run like crazy from this. So that tells me fear is coming in over this. Well, let's see. Let me see the High Priestess. The Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Cups. Ooh, so many cups. There is love here. There is love. In terms of at least the energy that... Okay, give me a minute. That was my bad. I left a few empty boxes for two cats outside. I left them there to take care of them, to throw them out later. And you don't do that when you have two cats that slept all day. You don't do that. Because now those are their toys. Now, I'm not sure exactly how they're playing with them, but they're playing inside, outside, tagging. Anyways, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Seven of Cups for the High Priestess. Again, I don't know if there is love out there coming towards you and you being like, oh, look. But there's definitely the notion of love. There's definitely the energy of love that you want to move forward with here and towards. There's a sense of, I have to move on. I want to move on. I know what I'm moving on to. You know, you got it all set up in terms of how it feels. This love that you're seeking. And you're being led by your intuition there. So that's a good path that you're choosing when it comes to moving on. Because I feel like you're going to recognize it. When you see love, you'll be, okay, this is it. Do I want to clarify? Let's clarify the Death card. In the recent past, Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Wands. you've been struggling with this for quite some time, with this hardship, with this energy. And I feel like it's still here somewhat, but the big chunk of it, I feel like you've been it's kind of in the past. You kind of passed it here. You learned a lot through this experience though. And there was a lot of confusion and a lot of, I don't know what to do about it, going back to it, going out of it, going back, going out, going back, going out. And again, I feel like it's been stretched out here for you. But it does seem like, again, the big chunk of it seems to be closed off for you. So you definitely overcame something in there. Let's see the King of Cups in the current situation. The Ace of Wands, the Magician, the Nine of Pentacles. This is a beautiful place that you're in. This is you manifesting a brand new beginning from a place of stability, of groundness, of almost finding yourself and being in that place of, I know what I want, I know what I'm seeking, and I'm opening myself up to the universe to create something brand new for me. So that's perfect right there. Now, what's up with the Seven of Wands right next to it, huh? What is up with that? Two of Swords, Page of Swords, Page of Cups. That's what's up. Because even though you're finding yourself in this stable place, you have the tendency to sometimes slip up here into the mind. And the mind just loves it. It's like, oh my God, welcome, Gemini. Tell me about your fears and your doubts and your this and that and the other, and let's talk about a million possibilities of scenarios, of fears, and you're like, oh, okay. And that's what takes away. Look at you when you're stable, when you're not here, when you're somewhere in the middle there, in between the mind and the heart. That center, that perfect center. You're perfect. Then you go up there. It's not that you're not perfect anymore. It's that the way you are coming from that place of balance was the king. The way you're coming from this place of mind, you're still coming, but you're coming with the page. So see the drop there, the way you're out there. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just an experience, and it's just the difference between the two, being balanced and being caught up in your own thoughts about all sorts of things. Let's do the Eight of Wands. It kind of takes a little bit away from you. For the Eight of Wands, you get the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. But I don't know, it seems like these days you have the ability to get out of there quite fast, to pull yourself out of there. To be like, oh, okay, I'm in my head. Shit, let me get out of here. So I kind of see you doing that. I feel like something in terms of possible communication helps you realize that. It's like someone telling you, someone calling you out about it. And you're like, oh, shit, okay, let's get out of here, It's like a constant reminder that you hear or you talk with someone about, but it's very helpful. Let's do the Ten of Swords in the immediate future. Ouch. This will definitely set you up for another path towards the mind. The Empress, the Hangman, the Knight of Wands. Well, that energy from the past there, that you took quite a while to deal with, to work through, it may hit you back a little bit. It may be like, Gemini, hey, let's play again, and you're trying your best to stand still in front of it. You're trying your best to deal with it as it comes, to be like, okay, you want to play? Let's play. But you probably know how to play with this energy a lot from the mind, rather than, you know what? Let me try to play a different game here where I don't go in the mind this time around. It's easier for you to go there and to complicate things again and to be like, man, let's do the Eight of Swords. Yay, freaking yay. Seven of Swords, the World card, the Hierophant. No, you're not this time around. You're approaching this in a very, very, very different way. That way of you're slipping into that place, but then you come down right away. It's like it's not catching you this time around, you know? This cycle has ended, at least in regards to this energy right here, where the minute they showed up, the minute something about them showed up, you would be like complicating things like over and over again. What did they mean? Why did they show up now and not 5 minutes from now or 5 minutes earlier? Or you're over that. You've outgrown that. I love this. Let's do the Chariot. It's like you know better than that now. This energy is not getting to you anymore in that way. The Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords. Are there any more Eight of Swords and Two of Swords in these decks? I swear to God. You're still working. For you, it's like constant work on this energy that keeps on pulling you into the mind. Not into the mind, into the confusion of the mind. It's a continuous struggle, and I feel like this energy is coming in to challenge you in that. To be like, okay, Gemini, you have a test. Let's see. How much did you work on this? How fast are you getting back in there? And how long are you going to stay there for? How fast are you going to get out? And, you know, it's kind of coming in as a challenge, as a test. And first you show up as, it's not going to take me down. I'm passing the test like... And then you're showing me, okay, you know, but I'm still working on it. I'm still working on it, which is definitely the best thing you could do. Because as I said, I see it as work in progress still. So it's not like you're a professional, out-of-minder kind of Gemini these days. But you're working towards it. Let's see. From the universe, you get the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. You're acting more from the heart these days. That's why it's easier and easier to get yourself out of that place. From the heart means being more present, not in the past, not in the future, not in the assumptions of the future, not in the past or assumptions of the past. You're here. And that tells me you're present, and that tells me you're more open, and that tells me that it's easier from this place to maneuver, to make choices, to move in whichever direction you want to move. Rather than, but if I move that way, but if I move that way, but no, then that way. And you're not moving anywhere, ultimately, you know? So this is a good place for you. I love your reading today. So, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.